Before this video starts, I want to let you guys know that I'm currently running a cursed finger giveaway inside of my server down below. All you have to do to join that is click the first link in the description, like this video, and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get right into it. Yo, what's up guys, welcome back. So in case you've been living under a rock, Jujutsu Infinite just released. I've tried many methods, but I came to a conclusion and I know which method is the best to get to max level in a short amount of time. So if you guys are new here, make sure you subscribe and join up the Discord, and let's get started. Now some people think the best way to gain levels is through boss fights and investigations, but that is actually the farthest away from the truth. You need to stay away from those if you're trying to gain levels because they take a while and they also barely give you any levels at the end of it. Some will even tell you that the storyline is a good way to gain levels, but that is also not true. Storylines give you way too much requirements and you can't leave them whenever you want. You have to finish it all the way through. On top of that, it's going to keep asking you for quests after quests after quests, and then you're barely fighting NPCs sometimes, so you're barely gaining XP. So storylines are definitely not the way to go. Investigations are also not a way to go, and boss fights are definitely not a way to go. PvP is also not a way to go. So what is the best way to gain levels? The best way to gain levels is definitely through missions. One mission at a time, you're literally gaining double if not more than what you gain in a regular boss fight against a level 60 guy. So obviously missions are much more effective. However, I will say for mastery, boss fights are better, and for loot, investigations are better. But when it comes to EXP, missions are the best. Now as you may know, there's 3 different missions once you open the mission tab. Some missions are harder than the others, but your best option is to choose the mission that gives you the most XP and offers the best rewards. Usually when the mission asks you to defeat a sorcerer or that kind of stuff, then you should probably not do it because it takes too long and the sorcerers are actually too good. What you should do instead is keep on rerolling until you see a capture the point mission. By capturing the point, you get to gain XP levels and fight other bosses. So that's definitely the way to go. And so if you want to gain levels efficiently and fast, you just gotta keep doing that over and over again. Now the second way to gain levels is through innate. The better your innate is at defeating PvE bosses, the more efficient you'll get your EXP. For me, what I recommend is to use the codes inside of the Discord, which give you more spins and let you spin until you get a legendary or a cursed energy. And once you use the code, keep on rolling until you get a volcano. The volcano innate is good for PvE experience because it does splash damage and hits multiple bosses at once. The other good innate is probably judgment. So yeah, make sure you have those 2 innates unlocked and used so that you can definitely level up much faster. And so yeah, by doing that while also doing the missions, you will level up way faster. Alright, so I know this tip may seem invalid, but trust me, it is actually so good for you. When I'm able to, I'm going to go live and I'm going to buy the 2 times EXP. And by buying it, I'm going to buy it for the whole server. So if you guys subscribe with the notifications on, you can join my live whenever you want and you can grind with 2 times EXP. And I'm definitely going to have my joins on and I'm going to buy it for the whole server as well. So make sure you guys subscribe with the notifications on because I'm going to only do this when I go live. If you don't have the notifications on, you won't know when I go live. So the best way to grind levels is to make sure you're in a party. Make sure you have friends that will help you grind so that you can gain levels faster and gain the EXP faster. By having friends that will help you grind, you can finish the missions way quicker and you can move on to the next missions right away. If you don't know anyone who plays this game, you can click the first link in the description where it will lead you to a server that everyone will be willing to play with you and help you grind for levels and stuff like that. So yeah, if you don't know who you're playing with and you want to play with someone in a party and stuff like that, then hit the first link in the description. But yeah, being in a party will speed up the progress by a lot more. My next tip is through devouring the Gouges. The Gouges, if you guys do not know, gives you 2 times XP for a certain amount of time. So you could get like 2 times XP for 10 minutes, 2 times coins for 10 minutes and stuff like that. If you have a Gouge, I would definitely use one whenever you hop on, because obviously any sort of XP will help you get more levels instantly and stuff like that. So you definitely need a Gouge if you're trying to get to max level very quickly and stuff like that. So yeah, if you're also wondering, there's currently a legendary Gouge in the game. I forgot what it was called, but it basically gives you 2 times XP and 2 times coins for like all up until you open a chest. So yeah, it's very good, it's very useful. Make sure you save up for one. Make sure you take one. Make sure you use one whenever you're grinding and whenever you get one through chests and stuff like that. And whenever you do use one, make sure you use it wisely, because sometimes like the time will run out and you will barely gain any XP. But if you use one as efficiently and quickly as possible, you can gain so much XP in such little time, so it's definitely worth it. Some tips on how to get one is through investigations. Investigations will really help you get Gouges. So yeah, make sure you guys do investigations maybe for a little bit and then switching over to missions and stuff like that, because investigations give you a lot of chests, and those chests usually have a Gouge in them. So yeah, they're very useful. When you're deciding what gouge you should use, you should honestly just use the one you're gonna do the best in. So like the one that you're gonna, you know, be more efficient with. So like if you're like using 2 times XP and you're going crazy right now, like you're getting hella XP and stuff like that, you should use the 2 times XP. But if you're not going crazy and you're not getting that much XP, then maybe you should just stick to the lower gouges and stuff like that. But yeah, with that being said, that's also a really good tip, you know, definitely using gouges. But yeah, on to the next tip. Lastly, if you have any questions, you can definitely ask somebody in the Discord server. If you want to know what Discord server I'm talking about, you can just hit the link in the description down below and it will lead you to it. So yeah, with that, what I'm trying to say is that trading is really good for getting gouges and stuff like that. If you want to know how to trade and stuff like that, I'm going to be making a video on it. So make sure you subscribe with the notification buttons. But basically, trading for special grade gouges and gouges that people are literally like trying to grind for and trying to get more XP with is also a really good tip. So yeah, just keep on re-rolling quests until you get the capture the point quest, that one quest where it tells you to capture a point for a certain amount of time and defeat those curses. So yeah, once you basically combine everything I talked about all together, like you get the innates, you get the gouges, you get a party, you get everything, then you could probably gain hella XP really quickly and stuff like that. This is because like when you pop a gouge, you get plus 10% XP, and then when you roll for innate, you get like volcano or something crazy like that, and then you can use all of that to do capture the point missions, which literally let you kill as much curses as possible and get the XP from that mission itself. And you can just keep repeating that all over and over again until you get what you want. But yeah, all of this information basically wraps up the video. Just like I said in my last tip though, make sure you do everything, like combine it all together, and you'll definitely reach like level 420 in like less than 3 hours. Like it literally works. I've done it, other people have probably done it out there. So yeah, make sure to hit the first link in the description if you want to join the giveaway, because that's where it's going to be hosted and that's where you can win it. If you don't click it, you can't join, so make sure you do that so that you can win it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.